Internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV 23 Studios in Sublet, this is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. You know what? It is Tuesday, October 3rd, 2017. Welcome to High Plains Today, right here on TV 23. On today's show, Gina Cash. She is the volunteer and bereavement coordinator at St. Catherine Hospice in Garden City. And in a couple of weeks, they have a, what is it called? And I just read this, Comfort Zone Family Retreat coming up in a couple of weeks. And it's going to be in Scott City, and we're going to talk all about what's happening there. In the meantime, let's take a look at what's happening. K-156 east of Jetmore is now back open. Late yesterday, a rollover accident involving a tractor trailer caused the highway to be closed in both directions. The tractor trailer was the only vehicle involved in the accident. Now, the driver of the semi was taken to the Hodgman County Health Center. Took crews about 3 hours to get at least one lane of traffic opened up. But never fear, traffic flow is now back to normal. Here we go. The Kansas Supreme Court issued a highly anticipated ruling yesterday instructing Kansas lawmakers to adopt a more reasonable strategy for increased funding of K-12 public school districts and to prove its plan complies with the state constitution. The Supreme Court declared lawmakers' current funding plan unconstitutional and gave the Kansas legislature until July of next year to once and for all solve persistent problems with allocations of state aid to public education. The justices took issue with the overall amount the legislature appropriated, referred to as adequacy, and the way it divides up money between districts or equity. The ruling says the state did not prove it was providing enough money or distributing it so that districts can provide similar educational opportunities. Yeah, we haven't heard the last of that. A Balco, Oklahoma church is asking for prayers after a daughter of two of its members was injured in the Las Vegas shooting Sunday night. According to family members, 22-year-old Shelby Perry was shot in the arm and is preparing for surgery. Now, Shelby's parents, Chrissy and Dwayne Perry, have driven to Las Vegas to be with their daughter. Shelby's mom said yesterday evening she has a broken arm, collarbone, and she was hit in the right bicep. Now, the bullet hit so hard when it broke her arm that it broke the collarbone. Shelby is scheduled for surgery today. Good luck, Shelby. And the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office would like to welcome their new canine officer, Speedy. There he is, right there. Congratulations to Under Sheriff Brockett for completing Canine Handler School. Now, Speedy was purchased through drug seizure money that was confiscated at the beginning of this year. And the Kansas Department of Agriculture announced that the State Conservation Commission has approved the creation of the Kansas Wildlife Cost Share Initiative, which will provide funding in the amount of $200,000 for specific recovery expenses following recent wildfires here in Kansas. The commission approved the action in September to work with local conservation districts in supporting the recovery efforts. Let's just hope we don't have to use any of that money next year. All right, that's a look at some of the stuff that's out there happening. You know what? It cooled off big time. Front rolled in this morning. We'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about the upcoming chances of rain and the nice weather that's going to roll back in on the weekend. Be back with all that right after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV 23 with host Chris Jewell. TV 23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number, But wait, there's more. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. We have knee, back, and other braces available, as well as pharmacy services. Regardless of your age, if you suffer with diabetes and you have insurance, we can help.
Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at 800-232-5044. That's 800-232-5044. Call now.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. Heck, you could earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating BLT with your baby, because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's Independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-234-3025.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
Look at that. Yeah, that's moisture on the old TV23 tower cam as we look off to the northeast over the, I don't want to call it the Metroplex, but if you throw in Satana and Copeland, yeah, it's a Metroplex. All right, temperature at the station right now, 56 degrees. Yeah, we reached our high earlier today. Relative humidity, 91%. Winds are out of the north at 15. Barometric pressure is on the rise. Here as we look at the temperatures around the viewing area, look at these temperatures. Can you tell where the cold front is? Starting about, right here and going right up through there. Yeah, still in the 70s over in Pratt and Medicine Lodge, 66 in Perryton. The rest of us dropping quickly. Looking at the current dew points, we're due for some rain because look at those dew points. They're all pretty close to the current temperature, so humidity pretty high everywhere. Yeah, again, you look at this, Pratt, Medicine Lodge, Perryton, south-southwest winds. Everybody else, north-northeast. All right, looking at the highs and lows as recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport. We got to 82 yesterday, 96 the record. Back in 1979, it was 56 when you walked out yesterday morning, 33 back in 1999. Yeah, 1/100th the precipitation. That's just kind of the mist and stuff that's blowing around in Garden City right now. All right, here's what we got on for today. 62 the high, 61. You know, I left for work this morning. I walked out of the house at 5:30 and it was 71 degrees. Now it is 62 for the high. Winds are out of the north at 13 tonight. 70% chance of precipitation. It's going to kind of hang around. It's going to be hit and miss. Not going to be any severe weather like there was up around Scott City and Wakini and stuff last night. 54, the overnight low. We could get anywhere from a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain. Tomorrow, the chance still hanging around, 60%. 66 for the high. Winds are still going to be out of the northeast, still looking for up to maybe a quarter inch of rain. Then tomorrow night, chances start to diminish a little bit. Overnight low of 60. Winds are going to go back around to the south-southeast because there's another front sliding in here that's going to take over for this one. Looking at the 7-day, you can see we've got rain on the schedule all the way up through Friday. Then on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're going to start warming up. Saturday and Sunday, going to be a little cooler on Monday. Yeah, the seasonal lows are pretty well in what the norm would be, so not too bad, and we can use the precipitation. All right, that's a look at the weather. Be back with the markets and Gina after this.
Watch these magnificent honeybees, staying busy pollinating the world and making honey while they do it. But these bees are suffering. The Wi-Fi in their hive is slow and buffers constantly. They struggle to watch their shows on Netflix and surf Pinterest. Bees hate that. So what do you do if you're a buffering bee? You switch to Pioneer Communications, who offer 50 megabit internet that's as sweet as honey. They've made the jump, and so can you. Pioneer Communications, your community connected.
Stop! Living with hair loss, that is. Losing your hair is no fun, and no one wants to be bald, but there is hope.
Getting my hair back was the best thing that ever happened to me.
I'm happy with the way I look now.
I'm very excited about my hair.
I feel beautiful.
I love my hair.
Hair Club offers all proven hair loss solutions backed by our commitment to satisfaction guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied with the solution you choose, Hair Club will apply the purchase price to another proven hair loss solution or transplant more hair at no charge.
That was the best thing I've ever done.
It looks good on me.
Call in the next 5 minutes to get your free brochure at no obligation. It will tell you everything you need to know about your hair loss problem, and it's free if you call now.
I am more pleased than what I had even imagined.
I at least look, I would say, 5 years younger.
I'm 52, and I look better now than I did when I was in my 40s.
I feel great.
And that's not all. The first 100 people who call will also receive $250 off any hair loss solution from Hair Club. Call now.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. Call now. 40 million. That's the number of free phones still available and the number of how many Americans can still get prescriptions free.
Free could be wonderful.
That's why I'm still working at 77 years old to pay off my prescriptions.
I needed to have a prescription filled and I had to leave because I couldn't afford it.
Call now and see what's available for you. Free prescriptions. Over 10 million people get prescriptions free, and the program has expanded so another 40 million can. Free dental. Over 15,000 dentists have provided over $330 million in free dental work. Free cell phones. 40 million free cell phones are still available with free minutes and more.
Free cell phone would change my life right now because it is something I cannot afford to get.
Medical supplies like back braces, knee braces, and diabetic supplies may be covered too. The free RX Plus hotline has saved callers over $12 million on their prescription costs. These free programs are now available to 40 million more people. Call now.
You want to feel connected, informed, included, inspired. So when important things happen, we're here. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. On every screen in your life. We are broadcasters. Always here for you. Wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
And welcome back. Yeah, there's still rain on that camera. All right. I'm joined today by Gina Cash. She is, I'm going to get this right, she is the hospice supervisor as well as the volunteer and bereavement coordinator, St. Catherine Hospice.
That is right.
Wow. I got it right. I screwed up the Comfort Zone family retreat thing in the open. And I even said it 100 times before we went on. How are you today?
I'm good.
I haven't seen you for a while.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
And talking about something that's near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, you've been doing this a long time.
I have. I've been doing this for 19 years.
Coming up on October 20th through the 22nd, you have Comfort Zone Family Retreat. You even got your vest and everything. You're ready.
I am ready for Comfort Zone.
You are ready, ready, ready. Okay, and coming up, you said you've been doing this for 19 years. What do you know? This happens to be the 19th time that you have done 19th annual Comfort Zone Family Retreat.
Right.
And it's going to be at Camp Lakeside in Scott City at Scott State Park. Is that what it's called?
Yes, it's north of Scott City in the Scott Lake State Park area to the north side. Camp Lakeside is a facility that is owned by the Methodist Church where they do church camps.
Right. Okay. All right. So now tell me, okay, 19 years ago, you got into the hospice business at St. Catherine, and you were going, we need to have a thing.
We looked at
how did you come up with this?
We looked at what the needs were in the community, and there was a lack of bereavement services, especially for young children. So Comfort Zone started out as an overnight camp for children ages 5 to 12. We heard from parents that they wish there was a place that the entire family could come and get the type of services that Comfort Zone provided. So back around 2009, 2010, we transitioned over into the family retreat, and that allows not only families but individuals as well to come to Comfort Zone, and there are breakouts then for adults and for children and for teens, and then there are activities throughout the weekend that are done as a group as well.
Okay, because and one big reason for this, and you told me this the first time you were on, that everybody's grief or coping skills or whatever are unique to that person. Right. And so this kind of helps people get in touch with those feelings or how to handle it.
Helps them to recognize that their grief journey is their own unique journey. There's not a right or a wrong way. It is their way. And especially within those family units, when you start to have some conflict arise, you have one family member thinking that another family member is not grieving appropriately, it helps them to realize that they're grieving in their way. And maybe some of those that aren't so much turning their grief into mourning, this gives them the opportunity to open up and to talk about that and start to mourn the loss and know that they're not alone and that there is support out there.
Okay, so but now when you started this, now this was a kid thing, right? And then you've expanded it from there. But I mean, have you learned a lot from dealing with kids and how they cope and grieve, and then that translates into teens and adults?
Each one grieves a little bit differently. And we are very proactive at St. Catherine Hospice with getting our staff and our volunteers trained. We have a wonderful mentor in Dr. Alan Wolfelt, whose philosophy we use with Comfort Zone. And through his training, and then us in turn taking what we know and passing that along to our staff, we are able to really come alongside the young children, the teens, and the adults and help them as they grieve appropriately within their age range.
Okay, because I would imagine that children, say 8, 9, 10 and under, are going to have a hard time grasping as to actually what's going on, maybe, or not.
They really understand more than what we think they
really?
do. We try to, as adults, protect them. And what we help the adults understand is not to use these vague terms with children because they're very concrete. Not to be telling them, well, the loved one went away or the loved one's just asleep. To actually use the word, they died, and to explain to them what death is. They might not fully understand that it's final. They don't understand the finality of it. But to allow them to then ask questions when the child loses interest. Don't keep trying to explain. Just know that they're going to grieve in short spurts.
Okay, so then I would think that might help transfer to parents or adults, because sometimes, like you were saying, you were talking about, people are saying, you're not doing this right or whatever. I mean, because sometimes adults are going, or, I'm a man, I can't cry about this, I can't be upset, I must go on, et cetera, right?
Right. Our society is a death-denying society, and we hope to allow everyone to have that space of comfort that they can open up, they can cry. Yes, there are tears shed at Comfort Zone, but there's also a lot of joy that is shared and laughter, and so we don't want to put anybody in a box. We want them to realize this is their journey. We are here to come alongside you wherever you are on that journey and help you just a little bit further down the path of that journey.
Okay, so let's talk about, now this is going to be October 20th through the 22nd. Who's eligible to go to this?
Anybody who has lost a loved one. The loss does not have to be recent. They do not have to have been on hospice services. We have seen every type of death scenario come through Comfort Zone during the last 19 years, from murder-suicides to acts of war to fetal demise.
To stuff that happened in Las Vegas.
That's right. We have seen it all. Nothing shocks us. Like I say, our staff is very well trained. We're getting ready this weekend to do our staff training, and we are just there to be able to allow the participants to open up, to talk about it, to feel supported, and to know that they are not alone. Many times people in grief feel like they're going crazy, that nobody else understands what they're going through.
Right.
And we want them to leave there with a new perspective that you can move forward.
Okay, so anybody can go to all you got to do is register for this, right?
That's right.
And now what's the cost?
The cost is very minimal, $10 per person. That includes your lodging, your food, these wonderful activities. They come away with some very, very good resources. If the $10 is a hardship, we do have financial aid available.
Okay.
We have some wonderful sponsors who assist us financially.
All right, now do they need to pre-register to attend?
Yes, they do. And
Okay.
I would say get your applications in very quickly. Our space is filling up. We have limited space. And they can call me, the number is on the screen, and I can get them the application. And anybody who would benefit from this, we would like to see them at Comfort Zone.
Okay, so you've got two different numbers that you can call. I don't know if Brian has these or not. 620-272-2519 or an 800 number, 800-281-4077. So if you're thinking about doing this, you need to get a hold of this lady right here. She can get you fixed up. And $10 a family member.
$10 a family
Now remember,
member.
space is limited, so if you're thinking about doing this, and this doesn't happen to be something that somebody just died like 2 weeks ago, right?
No, it does not. We have had some that have came 10, 15 years later. They feel that they're still struggling with the losses. And then we have some that are recent.
Sure.
So yeah, there is no limitation on the time frame of that death to have occurred.
Okay, so Comfort Zone Family Retreat coming up on October 20th through the 22nd. Get a hold of Gina Cash, St. Catherine Hospice, and if you can't find her there, you call St. Catherine Hospital, and I'll bet they can find her for you.
That's right.
Can't they?
They
Everybody
sure can.
knows you. You've been there forever.
I've been there forever.
Okay, 19 years. Gina, thanks for coming by. You always interest me when you show up, and especially this deal's kind of a neat deal.
It is. It's a one of a kind for this region.
Yeah, so get out there, take advantage, all right? And I'll be back with a little bit more right after this.
You want to feel connected, at one with your world. Informed, included, and inspired. So no matter where you are, when important things happen, we're here at all hours, in the moment, on every screen in your life. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. We investigate and inform, give back to the community, build the local economy, even save lives. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. And unlike any other news source, we're here here, here, and here. We are broadcasters, always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. But wait, there's more. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. We have knee, back, and other braces available, as well as pharmacy services. Regardless of your age, if you suffer with diabetes and you have insurance, we can help.
Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at 800-232-5044. That's 800-232-5044. Call now.
Seward County Lady Saints, they are number 6 in the NJCAA rankings. They wrapped up their weekend at the Tyler Invitational Saturday. They swept number 8 Hill College and defeated Tyler in 4 sets. Now, the victory over Hill marked the 7th victory over a top 25 opponent for the year. Good for you, Lady Saints. And the Dodge City Community College women's team opened Sunday with a 2-1 win over Garden City's Broncbusters. Now the DC3 women's soccer team takes on Cloud County. That's tomorrow afternoon at Dodge City's Memorial Stadium. I think it starts at 9. And the Kansas City Chiefs remain the only undefeated team remaining in the NFL after a 29-20 win over the Washington Redskins last night on Monday Night Football. Rookie Harrison Butker, yep, that's his name, who was signed this week to replace injured kicker Cairo Santos, had missed his first field goal attempt of the game earlier. Butker, however, had bounced back to connect on his last 3 attempts, including the decisive 43-yarder that put the Chiefs up 23-20. Good for the Chiefs. I always like it when they win. Let's take a look at our forecast of the weather. It's 56 degrees. Relative humidity is still pretty high, 90%. Winds out of the north, 13. Barometric pressure on the rise. You know what, 7-day? We're going to have lots of rain chances all the way up through Friday. Sunshine rolling in on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 70s over the weekend, starting out next week in the 60s. All right, go out and have a good day, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Keep up to date with the latest information from TV23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
Hi, I'm Eric Wutilla. I'm a broadcast entrepreneur, and I've been running a 24/7 local news channel in northern Michigan since 2011. Now we're working to launch LNN, a 24/7 national news channel that will be seen across the country, but we need your help to do so. LNN will bring you all the latest headlines from around America and the world without pundits, panels, or shout shows. Visit yourlnn.com to support our Kickstarter campaign and help make this new network a reality.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. Heck, you could earn your degree while wearing your PJs or while eating BLT with your baby, because you don't go to college. College goes to you. Complete your courses around your schedule. That's Independence. That's Independence University. No alarm clocks, no snoring roommate, no loud parties keeping you up all night, no note on your door telling you to sleep somewhere else. Instead, learn online at Independence University. Get your degree, but keep your life. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate. Learn online from professional instructors with real work experience. You get professional support in school and employment assistance when you graduate. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-234-3025. This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. Call now.
Portions of TV23's internet provided by SWKO